Who was I when I started high school? That's a big one. I would say that I was, I guess, I don't know, someone that's younger, and I definitely have grown. I think I've grown in my relationships. Like, I've kind of learned about myself, so I know how to act and all that. Um, but I really don't know who I was or who I am now. I guess I think that's something that's like for college to figure out. Two highlights of my year. My first highlight was Friday Night Lights, like all of them. I went to almost all of the games. I definitely went to all home games, and that was just like a really big highlight as a senior. They were amazing this year, and I feel like it just really, I don't know, it felt like all the seniors were like brought together, and I really enjoyed that. Another highlight would be, I haven't done it yet, but I'm excited for it, and I count it as a highlight. I'm gonna jump in the pool with my friends in our uniforms. So I think that's going to be a highlight, kind of like closing out the year. So I'm not going to use either of these highlights to talk about how it impacted my growth. I'm going to talk about something else that impacted my growth. Me and a friend of mine, she got a boyfriend, and then she kind of started not talking to me, which is like, it happens. But I'm so super sensitive about that kind of stuff. So instead of like getting deeper and it kind of becoming drama or something that hurts me, I kind of just took a step back from the relationship. And at the time, I was like, did I make a mistake by stepping back like as I did? But now when I look at it, I think it was a learning experience for me and a experience of growth for me, because I learned like to take myself out of situations where I wasn't going to be happy and where I knew something else was going to happen to me and it was going to hurt me. So I feel like I learned a little bit about myself and like what types of situations I want to be in, what type of friendships I want to be in. Service over the last 4 years has really been awesome. It has taught me how to be a good person. It's kind of, whenever I did service, it was always fun. Like, after I felt fulfilled, I felt like I helped people or did something to make someone's life better, and that was always really nice. So it's something that's definitely been like put in me to like keep doing. It's something I want to keep doing during my like life after high school. Who inspires me? I would say my mom, because she's a single mom that went to college with a toddler, graduated college, and ended up being super successful in an industry that she didn't even go to college for. And I just think that's awesome, and it like really just describes life so perfectly and how far hard work can take you. My discernment process for like my hopes, my future, like all that, I would really say is just like the experiences through high school. I think it really teaches you a lot about who you want to be as a person, and you make a lot of mistakes, and I think it really teaches you how to handle those mistakes and how to grow from them instead of letting them put you down. What do I hope for my future? I hope for just happiness. Like, I don't know. I can't say what I want from it exactly, and I just hate kind of trying to look into the future, like living now, I guess, because looking into the future stresses me out. So I just hope to be happy. I've learned from this weird time that living with your cousin is just really challenging on the relationship, but we've like worked through it. Yeah. So yeah. I guess like what else I've learned from like living in quarantine has been me and my mom need like some separation. We have different like personalities, and I love her to death. She is my main parent, and I think it's just we need to be like separated sometimes. We need that space apart. That is just how we are. Like, I need that space. I need my personal space, I guess, and I feel like I've learned better ways to take it, which is nice for when I'm in a dorm with someone.